Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. The cool thing about these guys is that they have really, really, really long
trunks, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. The 23rd of April 2005. The day that the first video was ever uploaded to YouTube, which makes 2025 the 20-year anniversary. And while I missed the exact date by about 3 months, welcome to my day at the zoo. Or at least that's what the video was supposed to be. That was my intention. I took a trip to a local zoo. It's supposed to be one of the best zoos in Europe. Maybe it is the best in the country. And I thought I'd make another little vlog like I do usually when I travel. That was the intention anyways, but it ended up not being exactly that. But I'm not going to get into that too much right now. First things first, let's roll some footage. Let's look at some animals. Let's see what past Steve had to say about about the zoo.
There is no animal too small. No animal that I will not find and record. No animal that I will not call a good boy. Look at him. He's such a good boy. S-tier turtle right there. He's so cute. Look at him. Hell yeah. S-tier turtle. Some big boys. Hey. Not bad. Not bad. Damn, they're so big. Look at them horns. What them horns do though? Damn, buddies. I was like 10 out of 10. S-tier. 15 out of 10. S-tier animals for sure. Look at him. And there's another one over there. There's another one over there.
Now, I do want to be clear and say I don't necessarily advocate for zoos, right? I know that animals should be free. They should be in the nature, should be in the wild, should be where they belong. But, and there is a but here, it is also a great opportunity to see some of the animals that you would likely never see otherwise. Animals from different parts of the world. Animals that are so incredibly rare and difficult to see in the wild that, well, it would likely never happen. And for that reason, I think that there are some benefits to zoos and to being able to see animals in their natural, somewhat natural habitat.
You ever just like stand? Like you just get up, you don't know what to do, so you just stand. So Jubber. Look. Jubber. There's a couple here too. But that guy's just standing. He's just standing. That guy. I give you one of the best boys known to man. Do you see him? Do you see him? I was here earlier before I started recording. It's a red, and he's going behind. Of course now he's gonna go behind the thing. It's a red panda. 17 out of 10. S+++. He's on top. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. If I don't get a better video of him later, I'll show you the portrait video that I took earlier. Look at him. He was eating earlier. It's best boy. Best boy. Look at him. Look at him. He's adorable. Oh my damn, I love him.
Like red pandas, I cannot describe the happiness I felt when I saw that they had a red panda, which sadly only one red panda, which we'll get into the next part of why this isn't exactly the day at the zoo video that I originally intended. But they had a red panda. It was adorable, and it's a memory that I will cherish until I find another red panda. Maybe even a couple of them together. That would be nice.
Burros. I give you burros. 3 of them, but one's hiding. 10 out of 10. S-tier. 10 out of 10. Burros.
it was actually the rhino that kind of changed my perspective, that kind of changed how I was feeling about the zoo. Up until that point, I was having a good time seeing animals. My first time ever seeing elephants, by the way. I'm from South Africa. There is a place with elephants in my city. I've never seen an elephant before, to my knowledge, because I spoke to my brother about this after the trip, and he was like, yeah, but we did. But I was probably basically a fetus, so I don't remember this. But there are elephants in my city. But I was never fortunate enough to see one, in memory at least. The trip started pretty good. I had a great time. Overall, I had a fantastic time in the zoo, but there was something that I noticed over time, and it became more prevalent as I continued, as I sort of made my way around the zoo, and that is just the number of enclosures that had just one animal. And I can understand that it's not always possible to have a pair or more than a pair of animals, have a few of them around, or the space that they most likely require. But the rhino, for example, you'll see footage of the rhino right now. There was one single Asian rhino, and it was kind of in the furthest possible corner from where the people were, almost like it's actually just trying to escape, trying to get away from the prying eyes of the people that came to watch. And it honestly, that seeing the rhino standing as far away from possible alone in a pretty large pen for a single rhino, that was kind of the turning point. There was also a bear. I didn't even get a good video of the bear, so you're not going to see it, but there was also a bear, one single bear, and it's just I hated it. So while I had a great time, and while there were a lot of animals to see, a lot of things that I never thought I would see, or that I would have always dreamt of seeing, like the red panda, for example, it just wasn't exactly what I expected. That is until I got to the Africanarium. This was kind of a turning point. I am huge nature guy. It's my favorite thing. I was gonna say probably, but it is my favorite thing in the world. However, I'm more of like a land animal kind of guy. I prefer land animals. I am an advocate for people remaining on dry land and seeing things on land, because the ocean's a big, deep, scary place full of crazy ass monsters that we probably have never even seen or discovered yet. But the Oceanarium, the Africanarium, whatever you want to call it, the aquarium, was actually the highlight of the trip. This was actually, I think, the main attraction, because there were just so many people, and yeah, I didn't speak at all because there were too many people. But watch the clips, enjoy the Oceanarium, the Africanarium part of the vlog, I guess.
Focus. See? Look, there's 3 focus. Pedro? Okay, hey Pedro. How you doing, buddy? Good boy. And that's about it. That's everything that I documented, everything that I saw, everything that I wanted to show you that I think is worth seeing. Overall, I had a fantastic time seeing the animals, seeing nature. I'm from South Africa. Lots of animals. Everywhere you go, it's very likely that you're going to see something, even if it's just a monkey. But I live now in Eastern Europe, in Poland to be exact, and the only thing I really see on a day-to-day basis are pigeons, and occasionally a squirrel if I'm really, really lucky and in the right place at the right time. Oh, and a hedgehog. I saw a hedgehog once recently, actually. Look, he's here. You look at him. He's so cute. But I honestly just missed animals. And I just wanted to see some animals. And that is the point of the trip. That, and actually, I met some cool new people. I traveled solo, and I met some fellow travelers from, a few from around Europe and one from Canada. And it was just a great time. It was really fun. Got out of my comfort zone meeting some people, but we were all meeting for the first time, so I guess that made it a little better. So I don't know, the moral of this video, I guess, I went to the zoo to commemorate 20 years of YouTube. And as somebody trying to make a community, build a community on YouTube, it seemed fitting. I wanted to see animals. It's the 20-year anniversary. Let me go see animals and show you guys that. That's it. I sat on this footage for literally 2 months. This was the 1st of May. I sat on this for 2 months trying to figure out what exactly to do with it, and well, I had a burst of inspiration, and here we are. But again, thanks for hanging out and for watching my day at the zoo. Please like if you like, comment if you comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you again very soon. If you look at my channel, you'll see I do mostly gaming content and stuff, but again, I always say this is my channel, my space to do the things that I enjoy, and traveling and vlogging and stuff, that's something that I enjoy. It creates a memory for me and a memory for you. But that's it. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye now, so bye for now.